there that was lifting up on the ground too. They documented a lot of it too. They're the ones that cleaned up this whole place. Cajun Navy got rid of all the trees and documented all the bones that were falling out of uplifted tombs.
You can clearly see the bones in this one. Right through that crack. Nothing's been done to the grave in Millville. See that? That's bones. I've been trying to get stuff done to this person's grave for a while now, but nobody seems to care. And you can literally look in that person's grave and see bones because nobody wants to do anything about it. Isn't that sad? I mean, look at that. That's bones.
But then they thought it was a licensed electrician that would be looking at, or just not quite sure.
Well, if you're going to move bones, then yes, but
So I'm waiting to hear back on who's in charge of fixing this.
no problem.
It's a shame. Look at the size of the holes in there.
I don't know, when we were talking about it, we weren't trying to predict this.
No.
No.
Some of the city cemeteries are private and some are semi-private and some of them are city cemeteries.
This one I know.
Whatever's buried there, we're going to get something done for you.
Always have like community something.
Yes.
Usually on a Saturday, but it's been a long time, I think, since I've seen them. But I mean, they are.
Sir.
Yes. Yeah, I'm filming.
I don't care,
Okay.
man. It's fine.
I was just
It don't
saying.
matter. Okay.
But
Just, I came in late on the game. Did you find it? Were y'all out
this was
walking,
this
or-
yeah, this was May. Here, I'll tell you. This was May. We walked up here, and I happened to be, because the sun's going to shine where you can see them.
Yeah.
I happened to be over here. I'm like, man, this thing is old. You know, they need to do some repair work. And went like this, and I was like, and I mean, right there you can see them. I was like, man, there's exposed bones. And at that point, I got a hold of Jenna, and told her there's exposed bones at a grave. And then she said that government is slow at getting things done. But 3 months later, nothing's been done to the grave.
And who did you call in May?
Jenna.
Who's Jenna?
She is the ward district, I think the commissioner for this ward. Because it's city-owned cemetery.
Would you mind if I grab your ID real quick so we can do
Oh,
it?
no problem. No problem.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I just don't want to see such a thing. I mean, look at my shirt. It's got cemetery on it, too.
Yeah.
It's history. But I'm actually glad to see y'all out here seeing it, what I've been seeing. And maybe y'all out there and everybody else out there, some of the things get done to this person's grave.
You said this has been like this how long?
It's got to be back since Hurricane Michael. It wasn't until May that I noticed you can see bones in it. Thanks, sir. 850-541-3012.
That address on your deal still good for you?
Yes, sir.
When in May was it? Do you remember?
May 15th or 13th, one of those. I can actually tell you because I got it on Facebook on Messenger when I first got a hold of her on it. She reported it to the quality of life people, and I asked for an update on it, and she didn't have an update on it. And we brought our son to school the first day at school.
I don't know. How did you find out she reported the quality of life?
She told me.
She told you when you last talked to her?
Last time I talked to her was in June, seeing if I could get something, what's the word? Has anything been done? I got no word. But then she got a hold of me because we went Connor's first day, and I was like, you know what? Nothing's been done to that grave yet. Looked in there, took another picture in the video, and said, nothing's been done to the grave 3 months later. I mean, it's disrespectful. That's no other way to describe it. I mean, for 5 years, this person's bones have been basically exhumed. Yes, sir.
You got any questions for me?
Excuse me?
You got any questions for me?
No, not at all. I just didn't know. I was like, oh, here comes a bunch of cops. What did we do wrong?
The information we received is not the information or what's going on.
What information did you receive?
We're out here messing with it, supposedly.
Who said that? They said that I was messing with the grave.
So,
Just now?
No, that's how I found it. No, I'm telling you, you stand here as long as I have.
that's the information
I'm
that
just
was
saying.
relayed to us. That's why we're here.
I mean, you've seen it.
No, I see it. I don't think you're out here messing with it. We have to go check.
I know, I'm
right?
just saying, but that's just.
That's the only reason why we're here. Because people don't pay attention and they blurt whatever comes out of their mouth first, right? So
All right, I don't know who did that. All I'm trying to do is get
So
some
there was
dignity
someone
for
from the
this.
side of the road.
we're gonna, from the limited information that we received, they weren't sure if somebody was out here deliberately messing with it or whatever the case may be. So they called us. That's why we came out.
Yeah, do you have a story? Because this gentleman posted photos on Facebook on the
Really.
condition this is
Honestly, I
in.
don't think most people even know this is here because you can't really see the.
Yeah.
But when you walk by,
But I mean, we.
and you
take
happen to
one
be,
person.
I mean,
Unless you come in, you're not going to see it, especially from the road, right?
Right, unless you walk up upon it, because we walked this, I don't know how many times before we actually come upon it, was like, look at that.
Right.
Because I mean, we
man,
try
that
to
thing
kill
is torn
time
up.
in between.
And then you
picking my
see
son
holes
up.
in it. Normally you see
Since May, you've been here. come like weekly? Or?
Well, our son's over here.
Usually when, well,
So waiting on
probably
parent
at the end of
pickup,
school
so
year and
sitting
then
there,
summertime, we came over here one time and
We do
then,
that from Moss Hill.
you know, school started back yesterday, so,
We're not tampering.
because we live over next
No,
to the
that's
college.
that's
No.
absolutely not what we're saying.
Nobody-
We just going off the information that we got.
Yeah.
That's what we were told.
We just
That was, that's fine.
They pay us to come check it out. So
Oh,
we
I
gotta
know.
Come check it out.
I ain't biting your head off. I just
We
apologize.
understand.
It's amazing what happens when you do an interview with the news. Can't really tell, but they're fixing the grave over there.
They are down
They're fixing the grave.
Homes exposed at a local cemetery after a grave was left in disrepair. We see how local officials are solving the problem.
AN3 official.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nisa
And
Wilkins.
I'm Stephen Maxwell. Welcome to News Channel 7 at 6. Well, a person buried at Millville Cemetery can now rest peacefully after being visibly exposed. It all started after one concerned resident noticed an unkept grave back in May. Now fast forward to this morning and bones could still be seen.
News Channel 7's Victoria Scott spoke to the local man at the cemetery earlier today. She joins us now in our studio with the latest. And Victoria, the big question is, has it been fixed?
Hey guys, it's normal to see skeletons on Halloween or in scary movies. But seeing bones in an exposed way is chilling. I spoke to Joseph Mandeville, who posted photos on Facebook about it. And when we got to the cemetery, city crews also got to work. The Millville Cemetery received more foot traffic than it normally does Friday.
It's unacceptable because it's got exposed bones, exposed to the elements. I just want to see something get done to this poor person's grave.
Joseph Mandeville and his wife sometimes stroll through the cemetery while they wait for their son to get out of school.
We spent time here checking out the old graves and stumbled upon this one. The sun was shining right on the bones at the time that I saw it, and that's why I reported it.
Mandeville says he reported the situation to a city commissioner back in May.
3 months later, and nothing's gotten done, so that's why we're doing this story.
But his actions are making a difference. After speaking to News Channel 7, Panama City's Public Works Department, Quality of Life Department, and other city officials came out on Friday to fix it.
The vault is now sealed, and we're effecting the correct repairs and being as respectful to the individual that's buried there.
The fixed grave is also ensuring other resting places in the city aren't left unattended.
We are going to increase our level of inspections at these grave sites that are super old like this one to make sure that we get good inventory and good, make sure there's no other issues on these really old historic graves.
City officials say the unmarked grave could be from the 17 or 1800s. City officials also say they consulted with a licensed mortuary before restoring it. Guys?
All right, thank you, Victoria. Glad something got done.
Absolutely. We're told cosmetic work will be done to it in the coming days.